What is going on, everybody? I am Rob Westerman, the third of GBP Daily, and thank you for tuning into the Rob Westerman Show. You can find me all over the social sphere at GBP Daily. Shoot me a follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit me up in the DMs. I am always available to talk Packers anytime, any day. It is Friday, September 26th. Happy Friday, everyone. Hope you're having yourself a great week. I myself am having a great one. Fam and I just got down to Florida yesterday, so week-long vacation, but still, of course, hopping on here to chat some Packers with you guys. As always, the background is a little different, so forgive me for that, and forgive me for some maybe some extracurricular noises in the background, but we still talk Packers no matter what, right? What's on tap today? Let's start off with the injury news. Zach Tom, as we all already knew, will not be playing on Sunday night due to the oblique injury that he re-aggravated this past weekend. So he is out for Sunday Night Football down in Dallas. Along with Zach Tom, let's see here. Aaron Banks, our starting left guard, will also be out, which is tough to see. We'll see who takes his spot. And along with him, the backup for Zach Tom, Anthony Belton, our former second-round draft pick this year, is also out with an ankle injury. So, Aaron Banks, let's start off there, shall we? He has not had the best start to his Packers career, let's just put it frank, mainly due to the injuries that he sustained. He was out for most of training camp with the back injury, and he's missed a lot of playing time this season with either the groin injury or the ankle injury. So hopefully the injury bug can leave him alone a little bit, because the Packers paid a pretty hefty price for him to be riding the bench due to injuries. Another injury update, Javon Bullard, who suffered a concussion last weekend, is questionable. He is listed as questionable, which is a pretty good sign. He's also been practicing in pads the last couple of days, so that's always great to see. You just never know with concussions how long it'll take somebody to get back. And for Javon Bullard, it's looking like he'll be back maybe Sunday night. So we all saw what happened last weekend when he ran into Quay Walker and looked like he went down unconscious almost. At least that's what it looked like. But he might be back on Sunday night, so that's good news. Matt LaFleur talked about the importance of Bullard being out there and how he's had a great start to the season. So hopefully he will be able to go Sunday night down in Dallas. How about a Matthew Golden breakout game on Sunday night? It could be in the works. Let's just say that. We are going up against a Cowboys defense that has allowed twice as many passing plays of 40-plus yards, which is 6, than any other NFL team. So the big plays are there to be had against this Dallas defense. Now, can we connect? That is a scene that will be told on Sunday night, whether that is true or not. Hopefully it is, and hopefully we can see Matthew Golden get in the end zone. I've been watching the Enigma, the Ohio State guy, tear it up with the Buccaneers, and it's got me a little jealous, just a little. So hopefully Matthew Golden can get himself some action on Sunday night. The Packers are 6.5-point favorites, which safe to say that Vegas looked past the blunder that we put together against the Browns. And yeah, we're right back on track here. I'm a little surprised that we are that big of favorites, but Vegas is rarely wrong, right? If you're planning on going to a Packers game this year, maybe you're thinking of buying some last-second tickets for this weekend's game down in Dallas. Do not buy your tickets anywhere else other than TickPick. Why is that, Rob? Well, they guarantee the cheapest Packers tickets on the market. In fact, if you buy cheaper tickets elsewhere, which you won't, because I have tracked and logged every game to prove this fact for 2 years now, they will refund you 110% of your money back. Same tickets as everybody else. StubHub, SeatGeek, all those guys. TickPick is still the cheapest every single time. Use the code Packers21 for an extra $21 off the already cheapest tickets on the market. Shout out to TickPick. Appreciate their partnership with myself. Let's hop into the comment section here, shall we? And as always, if you want to be a part of the show, give me a call on the Nicolet Law hotline, 319-242-2332. Family owned and operated since 2007 with decades of combined legal experience. Nicolet Law's team of compassionate local attorneys are prepared to meet your unique legal challenges head on and provide the guidance that you need to make the most informed decision possible. They have just shy of 2,000 5-star reviews and have helped their clients recover over $350 million in the last 17 years that they have been in business. Injured, get Nicolet. What do we got going on in the chat here on this beautiful Friday evening? As I said earlier, I am down in Florida. The different backdrop, right on the beach. So just hanging out, enjoying some family quality time. Rakeem, my man, what's up, Rob? I heard the Jerry Jones interview. He sounds nervous. Dallas is shivering on the inside. Yep, and if you guys haven't seen it, I posted about it earlier on the socials. Jerry Jones was talking about how Micah Parsons, he did good for him, but we also didn't win a Super Bowl while he was here, sort of thing. So kind of throwing a couple of shots his way, and just a Jerry Jones-esque type of interview, right? Kind of saying too much, not saying the right things. And at this point, I don't expect anything less from him. Rakeem, I think you're right. I think they're a little nervous, which they should be. Tyler Booker, their tackle, is out, and their offensive line isn't the best anyways. So Micah Parsons, Rashawn Gary, Lucas Van Ness, those guys are going to be in for a big night on Sunday night. I cannot wait. I'm pumped. Let's just say that. So thank you, Rakeem. Hope you're having yourself a good Friday night, my man. Armin, still cannot believe after last weekend's game that we are 6.5-point favorites. Armin, just kind of goes to show, right, that Sunday was truly, hopefully, just kind of a blunder. And the Cleveland Browns defense is legit. And we were not having a good day on offense. We weren't having a good day on special teams. We were having a great day on defense, as we all saw. We gave up pretty much 6 points. The touchdown was set up, of course, by Jordan Love's interception that was brought back inside the 10. So not much fault can be thrown the defense's way on that one. But Vegas is rarely wrong. Hopefully they are right again this weekend. Thank you, Armin. Appreciate you, my man. Hope you have yourself a great weekend. My man King AJ is in the house. If we struggle against Dallas offensively, I'm sorry, but LaFleur has to be on the hot seat or at least getting more warmer. King AJ, we're playing with fire here, right? I will say this, and it's not directly at you, but a lot of folks are quick to hop on the fire LaFleur train. My question to you, King AJ, is who would you want to replace him that you think or know would do a better job? I frankly can't come up with a single name. And personally, I think Matt LaFleur is probably a top 5 coach in the NFL. Now, Sunday was tough to watch, don't get me wrong. But you got to remember what we're working with here. Jordan Love, a young cast on offense. And I know you're beating the same drum, right? The youngest team in the NFL is – that excuse is no longer an excuse, at least in my opinion. The last 2 years, sure, we could use that. But these guys, for as young as they are, they've had a lot of experience and some playoff experience. So that excuse to me is no longer valid. Christian Watson's out. Jaden Reed was out. The offensive line was in shambles due to injuries. So I don't think much blame can be placed on Matt LaFleur solely. Now, some of the play calls you can question for sure. But, yeah, I disagree. If we struggle against Dallas, if we win, that's all that matters, right? If we struggle offensively, our offensive line, again, is in shambles. As we talked about earlier, Zach Tom, who we just handed a big pay bag. He's out with the oblique. Aaron Banks is out. And Zach Tom's backup is out Anthony Belton. So, excuse me. We will have to see what the makeshift O-line can do against this Dallas defense. And, I'm excited to see what they come up with, right? Put me in, Coach. I meant more as play calling duty. Sometimes stepping down, but still putting your input could be a little refresher. Absolutely. And I know Adam Stenavich did some play calling in the preseason. And that's who it would go to is Adam Stenavich. And don't get me wrong, I like Steno. But I would really feel a little uncomfortable if he was calling the shots. If you got Matt LaFleur sitting in the wings there. But hey, King AJ, I appreciate you chiming in, and you never know what Sunday can bring, right? Those questions may be arose by more than just you, and they already are. I know that. If we do struggle Sunday, I know a lot more questions are going to be had by myself about what kind of team that we actually are the expectations of going to the playoffs, being a Super Bowl contending team. Are those valid expectations? I think we're going to find out on Sunday night. So thank you, King AJ. I appreciate you hopping on. What else we got? We better not lose, man. We're going to get so criticized if we do. How nervous should we be after last weekend's loss, Mandalorian? I personally am not nervous one bit because I do think we're going to spank them. I don't think the Dallas Cowboys are good in any aspect. There's no CeeDee Lamb on offense to tear us apart. There's not a Myles Garrett type of guy on their defense that's going to cause some problems. Their defense in general is just terrible. So there are very little excuses and very little reasons on why our offense should not just move up and down the field all day long. So I'm excited. I will say that. Bryce, any concerns going into Sunday night? My one and only concern is with the offensive line, of course. We talked about it earlier. Zach Tom, Aaron Banks, Anthony Belton are all out. 2 starters and a backup to your starter at right tackle. So that is not easy to deal with. We'll see what the coaching staff puts together as far as a lineup. We'll see Zach Tom in there. We'll probably see we'll see Jordan Morgan probably at guard in place of Aaron Banks. And my guess would be Darian Kennard over at right tackle. So we'll see how those guys hold up. Those guys, along with Elton Jenkins, they need to step it up. Rasheed Walker's got to play better. And, we shall see. Sean Ryan's probably been our best or / most consistent offensive lineman through 3 games. So biggest concern going into Sunday night is the offensive line. Thank you, Bryce. Appreciate you. Riley is in the chat. Golden breakout game incoming this weekend. I'm with you, Riley. We were so close on a few different occasions of him having either a touchdown or a long completion, but the throws were just a bit off. I'm with you. I'm feeling pretty good about the possibility of him getting rolling this weekend. As we just talked about, the Cowboys defense is straight up bad. So give me Matthew Golden, 5 catches, 94 yards, and a touchdown. I like that one. So, all right, guys, that is going to do it for me today. Thank you again for tuning in. Always, always, always love talking Packers with you guys. Hit me up on social media at GBP Daily. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Any sort of interaction with the page or myself really helps a ton. I will be back and at it again tomorrow. Have a great rest of your Friday evening, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.